Is the future of this world already decided? Have you ever thought of that? Could it be that the destiny of one of today's most controversial political figures was foretold nearly a century ago by a well-known prophet? Today, we're going to dive into the mysterious predictions of Edgar Cayce, also known as the Sleeping Prophet, and explore what he said about Donald Trump. As the 2024 U.S. presidential election draws near, Cayce's predictions might offer crucial insights into what lies ahead for America. Stay with us, because today's revelations could change how you view what you think you know. Edgar Cayce, a name often linked with prophecies and mysteries, left behind a vast collection of predictions that have puzzled scholars for years. However, what makes his predictions about Donald Trump so intriguing? Is it the surprising accuracy with which he described future events, or the boldness of his claims? Cayce's predictions are not just wild guesses. They offer a unique way to rethink the present and consider the future. In today's chaotic political climate, understanding these predictions could give us new perspectives on what might happen in the upcoming election. Did Cayce really foresee Donald Trump's fate? And if he did, what does that mean for the future of the United States and the world? In this video, we'll journey from the early 20th century, when Cayce made his remarkable predictions, to the present day, where we might see signs of those predictions coming true. As we dig deeper into Cayce's visions, prepare to question your beliefs and open your mind to the extraordinary possibilities that may unfold. The year 2024 is just around the corner, and with the U.S. political scene growing more intense by the day, the world is anxiously awaiting the outcome of the presidential election. Against this backdrop, we turn our attention to Edgar Cayce, a man devoted to unraveling the mysteries of the future. Known for his trance-induced predictions, Cayce provided profound insights into health, history, and prophecy. His visions have captivated those intrigued by the supernatural and the unknown, leaving a lasting impact on the world of mysticism. One of Cayce's most extraordinary predictions involved a prominent leader emerging in the United States, bringing about major transformations. Some believe this leader to be Donald Trump, a man who has reshaped American politics and had a global impact. But what did Cayce really foresee, and how well does it align with Trump's political path? Before diving into these specifics, let's briefly explore Cayce's life. From an early age, Edgar Cayce stood out from other children. While his friends were occupied with normal childhood activities, Edgar was often engrossed in reading the Bible and ancient texts. His family was very religious, nurturing his passion for these spiritual writings early on. This deep connection to religious texts laid the groundwork for his future as a prophet. Edgar Cayce, known for his amazing ability to predict the future, left behind a wealth of prophecies. Among these, his predictions about a powerful figure emerging in the U.S. have drawn significant attention. Some are of the belief that this figure is Donald Trump, but what did Cayce actually say, and how closely do his predictions align with Trump's political ascent? Known as the Sleeping Prophet, Cayce made his predictions while in a trance-like state. In these sessions, he spoke of a leader who would rise during a period of great turmoil, someone who would stir things up and bring about significant change. Cayce described this leader as a person of immense influence, someone who would challenge the status quo and create profound divisions in society. When we look at Cayce's prophecies with Donald Trump in mind, the similarities are hard to ignore. Cayce spoke of a leader emerging from an unlikely background, someone who wasn't a typical politician but an outsider with a bold, controversial character. This description aligns perfectly with Donald Trump, a man who stepped into the political arena as a non-traditional, unconventional figure. Donald Trump, known for his career as a real estate mogul and reality TV personality, has repeatedly defied expectations, particularly with his unexpected victory in the 2016 election. Cayce also foresaw a leader who would have a profound impact on the nation, sparking significant changes and unrest. Under Trump's leadership, the United States has indeed experienced substantial political and social turmoil. From sweeping policy changes to widespread protests, Trump's presidency has been characterized by intense divisions and fiery debates. Cayce's vision of a leader initiating profound change appears to resonate with Trump's tenure. Additionally, Cayce frequently spoke of economic and global transformations in his predictions. Cayce envisioned a period when the U.S. would encounter financial difficulties, yet also have chances for economic renewal. Trump's policies, particularly his emphasis on trade agreements and economic reforms, were designed to reshape the nation's economy. Regardless of opinions on their outcomes, these changes have undoubtedly left a significant mark on the U.S. economy. Another key aspect of Cayce's predictions is the reference to a leader who would challenge the established power structures. Trump's confrontational leadership style, characterized by his readiness to take on entrenched institutions, aligns with this part of Cayce's vision. His frequent conflicts with the media and tense interactions with other political figures have consistently portrayed him as a disruptor. As we explore Cayce's predictions further, even more striking connections emerge. Cayce foresaw that this leader would encounter intense opposition while also garnering a loyal base of supporters. This mirrors Trump's presidency, which has been characterized by strong criticism from his opponents and steadfast devotion from his followers. This stark division between supporters and opponents aligns with Cayce's vision. However, Cayce's predictions went beyond just forecasting events. They also conveyed a profound spiritual message. Cayce frequently emphasized the importance of higher awareness and a deeper understanding of humanity's connection to the universe. In the context of Trump's presidency, this could be interpreted as a call for introspection and a heightened awareness of the broader impact of leadership and governance. The challenges and shifts during this period might serve as a catalyst for collective growth and awakening, particularly in the realms of ethics and spirituality. To truly grasp the significance of Edgar Cayce's predictions concerning Donald Trump, it's important to compare them with biblical prophecies. This comparison can offer profound insights into these visions, helping us see how Cayce's prophecies align with ancient texts that have captivated humanity for centuries. The Bible is filled with prophecies that have been interpreted in numerous ways over the years. Many of these biblical prophecies center around themes of leadership, turmoil, and divine intervention. When we consider them alongside Cayce's predictions about Trump, intriguing similarities and notable differences emerge. One of the most famous biblical prophecies is found in the book of Daniel. Daniel 2 verse 21 states, "He changes times and seasons. He removes kings and sets up kings. He gives wisdom to the wise and knowledge to those who have understanding." This verse implies that leadership and power are governed by God's will. Cayce's forecast of a notable leader emerging amid significant upheaval resonates with this concept. The surprising ascent of Trump and the substantial changes during his presidency could be interpreted as part of a divine strategy, reflecting the belief that God influences the rise and fall of leaders. Revelation 13 verses 5 to 7 describes a powerful leader with significant influence who faces intense opposition. The passage says, "The beast was given a mouth to utter proud words and blasphemies and to exercise its authority for 42 months. It opened its mouth to blaspheme God and to slander his name and his dwelling place and those who live in heaven." This prophecy portrays a leader who uses their authority to speak against divine matters and faces resistance as a result. The passage continues, "It was given power to wage war against God's holy people and to conquer them." While this figure is often interpreted within an end-times framework, the portrayal of a contentious leader who speaks assertively and encounters strong opposition resonates with Trump's presidency. The deep divisions and strong reactions to Trump's leadership mirror the description of a divisive and controversial figure. Additionally, Matthew 24 verses 6 to 8 offers a thought-provoking viewpoint when we consider Cayce's predictions. This verse says, "You will hear about wars and threats of wars, but don't be frightened. These things need to happen, but the end is not yet here. Nations will go to war with each other, and kingdoms will fight against kingdoms. There will be famines and earthquakes in different places. These are just the start of the troubles to come." The themes of conflict, turmoil, and major change match the chaotic times that both Cayce and the biblical prophets predicted. Additionally, the prophecy about the man of lawlessness in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verses 3 to 4 is frequently referenced when talking about contemporary leaders. This verse says, "Don't let anyone fool you, because that day won't come until there is a rebellion and the man of lawlessness is revealed, the one destined for destruction. He will challenge and elevate himself above everything considered divine or worshipped, positioning himself in God's temple and declaring himself as God. While this passage is typically associated with the Antichrist in Christian theology, the qualities of defiance, self-promotion, and rebellion can be observed in various controversial leaders throughout history. Some people have drawn parallels between Trump's actions and rhetoric and these traits, but such interpretations are subjective and can vary widely. Cayce also mentioned a time of spiritual awakening and transformation, which echoes a theme found in biblical prophecy. Joel chapter 2 verses 28 to 29 says, "Afterward, I will pour out my spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy, your old men will dream dreams, and your young men will see visions." Joel chapter 2 verses 28 to 29 also mentions, "Even on my servants, both men and women, I will pour out my spirit in those days." This vision of a broad spiritual revival aligns with Cayce's idea of increasing awareness and a deeper connection among people. The notion that Trump's time might be a period of spiritual awakening adds another dimension to Cayce's predictions. As we continue to explore these prophecies, we'll consider how they might shape the future. Could Edgar Cayce's predictions about Donald Trump be a glimpse into what is yet to come? Could we be on the brink of significant change, not just politically but also spiritually? As we face the upcoming 2024 election, these prophecies might give us clues about the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. In the next section of this video, we'll discuss what these prophecies mean for you and me. We'll consider the lessons we can learn and how we might navigate the future with wisdom and insight. Stay with us as we continue this fascinating journey into the world of Edgar Cayce and his extraordinary vision of what lies ahead.